this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast.
I don't know you!
That's my purse!
That's my purse!
After escaping from the thugs on their trail,
You were making your way to the brewery, and on the way, you found this gang that had attacked you at this narrow bridge you had to cross.
The Goblin Jester game.
You assume it was like Muglin's cronies coming after you, right? And
Micah's Angels versus Muglin's cronies.
and you
Love it.
You ran away from them from the second wave to try and get away to the brewery and lose them.
Micah's Angels arrive at the Yeast of All Brewery.
The small tasting room features a short bar to the east with 4 stools and shelves full of various bottles. A small table and 2 chairs stand by the western window. A metal-framed glass double door, wooden boards nailed tightly across it, leads to the street to the northwest side of the room.
And begin to explore the abandoned building.
But for real, be careful. People occupy empty places real fast here, so there may be bad things.
Squatters.
Noted. Now, listen,
Yes.
if we get into another fight, you can't freak out and run away like you almost did earlier, all right?
Okay, I'll just hide in the bag and hope it doesn't take you 10 minutes.
It's time to grab a cold one.
Butt chugging, butt chugging, butt chugging, butt chugging.
No butts. No butt stuff.
No butt stuff?
No butt stuff.
Now.
Gentlemen,
Oh no.
Nope. Let's not.
our podcasters.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Okay.
Only.
Huh?
Only. Let's.
Fuck off.
No, I ain't playing along with this.
Do you want a new one?
No, that was great, but we need to move on.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Apologies, audience. I recently watched
Joke
Helsing.
rejected.
I recently watched Helsing Ultimate Abridged for the first time, and all I can think of is dumb jokes. Welcome back to the Third Gallon Podcast, where we're not going to talk about Helsing Ultimate Abridged,
Thank you.
but we are going to talk about
You brought me a present.
is chase mechanics. How you guys like that chase we did last week?
I thought it was fun.
It was very fun.
I loved it.
I really was looking forward to it because we have done chases in Pathfinder before, but in first edition, Jacob surprised us in his home game, our first campaign that started in the 3.5 transition to Pathfinder. If you hear us talk about the Hawthorne game, that's it.
Hawthorne buddies.
Yeah, that was the name of our crew. Well, it was the out of game name for the crew.
It was our Micah's Angels.
Yes. But yeah, we did a chase scene there, and you even used the deck?
Yeah, what it was is I saw, looking on Amazon, a deck of chase cards. I was like, that looks fun. So I did some research and I bought them to use in one of our games. And I didn't tell them about it in the slightest at all, no warning, because it was just fun. Bring a new mechanic, have some fun. It didn't help that one of my characters completely, avoided it just by flying.
Yeah.
That wasn't great.
That is signature brick move.
Listen.
But it was still fun. I had
Okay, you assaulted her baby sister. Of course she's going to go as fast as she can.
that's semantics. I had a villain.
GM speak.
I had to figure a villain to throw at them that they wouldn't be afraid of, because my players do have a history of.
Wouldn't be afraid of?
You would be afraid of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. Because my players have a history of just standing and fighting regardless of the situation.
Yeah.
So I had to throw them the single person they were most scared of, which was a gnome barbarian, which you may think doesn't sound terrifying.
No.
Oh,
But
no.
this
She was
gnome
terrifying.
barbarian was 6 to 8 levels above them.
And
Yeah.
also, remember the way he introduced Niza was her name,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, Yeah. Niza.
I had you rescue her in a Drider lair. And I was like,
single-handedly
yeah.
done in a Drider.
Yeah, I was like, I want to have this NPC help her out because I had made her but not played her, and she one-hit the boss.
Like,
So
it wasn't even
that
a
was on me.
challenge for her.
But yeah, I had her show up. They ran. It was great. It was because it was a deck of cards. I didn't choose them. I just drew them randomly, and it was super fun because they had to go through what? Did we have a parade in that one as well?
I think we did, yeah.
There was construction. There may have been a parade, but I think the one that stood out the most was they ran upon a rowdy rooster.
Yep.
Boo.
And it was Owen who ran across the rooster.
That's right. They couldn't leave rowdy roosters alone. When they beat that mechanic, they took the rooster with them.
He became Owen's pet, and we joked that he was street rat like Aladdin, so we named the rooster Abu. And Abu appeared frequently in the written story versions of the campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, you guys
Abu
ever...
ended up with a
harem of ladies.
A hutch. Yeah.
That's right.
With a hutch of ladies.
Listen, DMs out there, if you ever complain because your parties, your players just keep adopting other characters or animals, listen, it's just part of the game.
Yeah.
And Rooster was one of I think the best adoptions to the group, even considering other people that became player characters.
There was a more contested one that Drow had. Because it was an enemy and it was evil, and I was playing a paladin, and I was playing a paladin more, I guess...
more 3.5-ish.
3.5-ish. I was like, hey... that thing's evil. I really would like to kill it. Also, it attacked me.
It was a moment in Dayrak's life where evil was bad and their, redemption was secondhand.
It also attacked
me. You were coming from Pelor and adjusting to Serenre.
You're right. But it also attacked me.
Yes, and that is like the good, I'm allowed to kill. Tried to kill me.
Do you want to tell the story, Drow?
So we were fighting a bunch of harpies, and there was one that got knocked out. And the party decided that they were going to try and continue to kill it. But Brick was like, wow, this is a person that is down. That means they're weak.
It was also
it's mine.
Child harpy.
She was like a young teenager.
Yeah, a teenager. That's a child to Brick.
Everything's baby to Brick. So Brick took an arrow for this harpy and kind of just tied her up and hoisted her along like, I'm going to keep you. You're mine now. We're going to be a fucking happy family. And thank God she did, because Delilah came in clutch whenever Owen suffered from his curse later on.
He lost control of himself from the curse.
That was in the same adventure, right?
That was in the next
arc, I want to say.
The next playthrough, or not like the next session, but it was the same adventure. We went...
Oh, the same chapter.
Yeah. We went up the mountain, we fought the Hydra, we came back down, and then we interacted with the God Slayer, we interacted with the other rogue, and a bard.
A Scald.
A Scald? That's who she was?
Yeah, she was a Scald. What was her name? It's not Nisa, because that's the halfling, the gnome. Oh no, what was her name?
Navina.
There we go. Because that was Owen's dedicated big bad of the group.
Yep.
And... boy, there's a lot of lore to that. Brick had a cursed dagger, and Owen used that cursed dagger
without knowing it was
without knowing that it was cursed. Yeah, and
a curse that actually applied to him and his backstory too well.
We've talked about how you guys would write adventures.
Yes.
This was one of the things I think came from the writing that I used in the adventure. Yep. It was a dagger that was given to Owen. Owen was cursed by it over time. And in this adventure, something happened where the bad guy abused it and like forced it to activate.
He had to keep rolling will saves to fight the curse.
So it started off just as a dagger that was given to Owen from Brick. It later on became, through story and discussion with Jacob, this is something that Brick inherited from her parents, which were brutally slain because of a curse.
Yeah.
And it continued on. The curse upon it was done by her uncle, Mayron.
Who was another big baddie in our campaign.
That was Brick's dedicated big baddie.
Except for Tyre. He became Tyres.
Well, that happened in the adventure. He was story-wise your big bad.
Yeah. Where was I going with this? Oh, Han.
We're doing the long route, but long story short, Owen got cursed.
And
during this fight was trying to kill Brick. The dagger made whoever it cursed actively seek out Brick's family and
to kill them.
Yeah.
And that's where Delilah came in clutch.
And that's where Delilah came in clutch, because Brick was damn near out of spells. She was very, very hurt. She could not stop to attack, because if she did, Owen would catch up to her. And she then did not have very good armor. So she attracted Delilah with a shiny object, and down comes this harpy, down comes this Valkyrie of a little teenager, and just fucking domes Owen with her mace.
Knocks him out.
It was a critical hit.
It was.
Because I remember in my mind, I was imagining Brick holds up the shiny, and here comes a little harpy swinging down with a mace, spinning through the air, and just brains Owen. Almost kills him, but knock him out.
He did live.
That was
He was
fun.
grateful to Delilah for knocking him out.
Delilah is the adopted character that came in clutch for you guys most.
Yes.
Because straight up saved Brick's life.
Yes.
But then there was also was it Zolgath that you adopted.
Yes.
Arcs.
Arcs.
It was
ARX.
And then now you've semi-adopted the Drider child.
Yes.
Who already has a father, but you still adopt her.
They share time.
And don't
Brick
forget
adopted her because Brick knows more about Driders and can
Yes.
help her adjust.
And then don't forget the 1 or 2 rock eggs that you also have.
Yeah.
That have
Also,
yet to hatch.
That goblin is old. And that elf,
Yes.
that Drider is going to be a child for a while.
For a while.
Yes.
See, Jacob, that's why you gotta give me a little bit more lenience, because what do I do as a player? I don't adopt things. I just bring a bunch of backup characters and force you to introduce them so I can play them.
Adopted yourself into your group.
That's right.
Or like role play with yourself for over half an hour.
Listen, it's actually the big fight in my mind is I love homebrew. Because you can have all this wacky stuff happen, which can still happen in an adventure path, but it is a bit harder because the adventure path is set out. But homebrew is just so much
Free
work.
for all.
Yeah, it's a lot
So
of
much work.
Yeah, that's why I really enjoyed playing a system like Forbidden Lands, where it's a lot easier to do that work. Because I feel like Forbidden Lands, you trade out some of the rules crunchiness, but you get the flexibility, and it's written to support a GM a little bit better than some games. Like even 2E is a lot easier to run as a GM, much easier to run actually than first edition is, even at the same level like range.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah, so much easier to pull stuff out of like nothing. The balance is really tight, so you just use a couple tables and you can pull DCs and like an entire creature out of thin air really easily. But at the same time, it's still one of those games that's kind of meant to be played in pre-published modules because it's Paizo and Paizo makes the adventure pass. But yeah, homebrew, definitely you get all that flexibility and you get the chance to do wacky stuff. Because if you wanted to adopt a character in this game, you certainly can. But like, because you guys have all bought into the adventure path, there's the little bit of time pressure that comes on a lot more in adventure paths than in homebrew stuff.
You could call it railroading, and you could be right. But once again, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not bad because basically it is railroading, but because they have a player's guide and everyone reads that and makes a character loosely within the recommendations of the player's guide, it doesn't feel like railroading because playing the adventure lines up with the character that the player's guide kind of said you should try to make. It's not like a narrow range, but it's to try to make. So like the player's guide for this says, you need to have a grudge against Mugland. Here's some backgrounds that help you do that, right? And then it gives you what I really like in 2E player's guides. They give you like a list of like classes that say, hey, these will work really well. These will not work well. And like even alignments. And there's
They'll even go as far as tell you feats that will be helpful and feats that will not.
Yeah. And so like it's a wide range of what will work. So as long as you play in that bounds, you don't feel railroaded. It's the same way it was in Reign of Winter when we were actively playing that a lot. Yeah. That one's very railroady and goes very fast. But if you're playing within the bounds of it, it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, I mean, like, when we started playing Outlaws of Alkenstar, we knew we were playing a game about outlaws fighting a corrupt group of people.
Right.
So, of course, you're going to build for that. When we played Reign of Winter, we're playing people who fought witches.
Right.
We build characters that go along with that.
Yeah.
You could call it railroading, but it's also it's telling a good story, and you know enough of the story beforehand to make a character that fits in it.
Yeah. Sometimes the best creativity comes out of constraints like that.
Yeah.
One thing I would love to see is, this is really relevant, at least when we're recording, is Kingmaker for 2E just came out. The PDFs are available right now.
Kingslayer.
Kingmaker. Did I say Kingslayer?
Yeah.
You said Kingmaker.
Okay. We'll get into that in a second. But Kingmaker is a kingdom building adventure path. I know Skull and Shackles in 1E was kind of a prototype-ish of it with pirates.
It's less, I believe, because I haven't got that far. It's less about building a kingdom and more about getting a fleet.
Yeah. So I'm be curious because from my understanding is it's a little bit more open-ended I mean, it's still an adventure path, but like if you're building a kingdom, there's going to be more loose time to do stuff with.
Yeah.
We just want a castle.
Yeah.
That's all we've wanted since season 1, episode 1 is a castle.
That's right.
You're right.
And to do stuff with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Derek.
hey, at least I gave it to you. Yeah, but I'd love to see how that plays out. I mean, we're not going to be able to like play Kingmaker on this show at least.
No,
but
that's a year-long at least commitment.
Well, that's much longer. That's a full 6-book adventure path. This one's only 3. And it's probably, if we go through with the whole thing, it will take us like 2 years to finish this. We're actually over halfway through the first book.
Hey.
I think. But yeah, it'd be huge.
I hope you know.
Yeah, well, it depends on how you cut it.
Yeah.
Some parts may go faster than others. If we're talking about text, we're about halfway through. But yeah, speaking of this adventure path, y'all ready to hop back in? Y'all just got to the brewery. We're to hop back into this game.
Our horse-powered
Yeast of All
dirigible
Brewery?
Hop back into our imaginary horse-drawn dirigible. Yeah, that's right. All right, well, without any further ado, let's jump into this.
Do what?
Do what? Centuries before the Starstone was raised, the Wizard Kings Nex and Geb warred with one another, scarring the land between them into a devastated, unstable magic wasteland. From the glowing ashes of the Mana Wastes arose Alkenstar, the city of smog, a metropolis of airships, skyscrapers, factories, and clockwork wonders. To the world, Alkenstar is the pinnacle of innovation and determination in the face of insurmountable odds. On its streets, life in Alkenstar is a non-stop race to stay ahead of the competition. And it is here that a desperate group, hungry for revenge, living on the edge of the law, hunts for the ones who cast them out. They are the Outlaws of Alkenstar. Drow is whispering along with me.
What?
And it's like hearing, have you ever done the thing with your computer where you like monitor your mic, but there's that tiny bit of delay?
and it makes you into a stupid person.
It makes it so hard to talk. It's just like throws you off. I was having to fight it so hard. So before we jump into our little recap here, I actually have one quick thing to mention on this episode. I meant to address it in our last session when we sat down, but I forgot. A while back at this point, I guess, there was a guy on YouTube who left a comment. His name is Flame Lord, but his comment was very helpful. He said that there's a difference between positive healing and positive damage. So Chester takes positive damage, or he takes damage from positive energy, basically, right?
Yeah.
So positive healing, it doesn't work like first edition, basically. I can get into the details of it, but there's a mechanical difference between if you look at the heal and harm spell, I think it spells it out a little bit, but there's a difference between using positive energy for healing versus damage. So like if I'm healing a living creature, that's a different thing than specifically using it to damage undead stuff. And because there's a difference there, Chester technically, I think mechanically, doesn't take damage from Psycheer's lifelink.
I just don't get healed.
You just don't get healed.
Okay, I see. Yeah, it does say the creature is damaged by positive damage and is not healed by positive healing effects.
Yeah.
So, okay, I hear you.
Because that's a first edition thing where it's just positive energy. Heals living creatures, harms undead. There's not really much distinguishment.
Yeah.
It's just the undead get like a save against it or whatnot. Here, there's a difference between positive healing and positive damage versus like undead. So whenever you do lifelink Psycheer, you'll still take the damage thing like you do, but Chester won't take any damage.
I just don't get healed. Okay,
Yes.
that's cool. That's good to know.
Yeah, so thank you for the comment, Flame Lord, because that's really, really helpful, and I'm sorry it took me so long to respond to it.
Don't apologize.
But with that out of the way, when we last left you guys, you've done a couple things. You rescued, or not really rescued, you got Gattleby from...
I mean, we rescued him from future people kidnapping him.
That's fair.
And Slick.
We are heroes.
You threw Gattleby in a bag of holding. You left his house looking like a murder scene on purpose. You got his trusty pet chameleon, Slick, and you were making your way to the brewery. And on the way, you found these... like this gang that had attacked you. at this narrow bridge you had to cross.
The Goblin Jester game.
The powder keg bombardiers.
Did you guys ever roll a check on who they were? I don't think you
No,
did.
because we don't care.
I thought I had rolled a check on the goblins to find out something about. I don't know. I do not know. How about that? Easy answer.
So we need to do that whenever we hop back in. But you were attacked by this gang. You assume it was like Muglin's cronies coming after you, right? And
Micah's
then
Angels versus Muglin's cronies.
and you
Love it.
You ran away from them from the second wave to try and get away to the brewery and lose them. And we did a chase scene. I don't even remember all the obstacles at this point. There were a lot, and they were really good.
Construction, house on fire, parade for Brie.
Bri.
I know what I said.
It's just a cheese block walking down the street.
God.
Brie.
I also really like the
Duel.
gunslinger one.
Oh,
Yeah, the
hail
duel.
cheese.
Yeah,
were you
the
convinced
duel,
that they were in love and I
Yes.
stole the gun?
Yes.
I love wacky chase scenes like that so much.
You should have just thrown out a rooster. You should have.
Yeah, you should have just
You
done
should
it.
have.
We would have taken it as the thing.
Yeah.
You would have taken it.
No, I wouldn't have taken it. I just would have been
as
like,
a GM,
haha, funny joke. And
I
then
wasn't
move
ready
on.
for that responsibility.
My new pet, Little Bri.
Little Bri.
Little Bri.
Clockwork Rooster. But yeah, you.
Its flesh is weak, and I am hungry.
But it is delicious.
I'm gonna have a clockwork 2-piece.
The rooster walks in with one mechanical leg while someone's sitting there with a fried drumstick.
I am not apologizing.
What?
You are not forgiven.
What? It's not my fault.
The flesh is weak.
The flesh is
Oh
weak.
no. Oh no, Psycheer, no.
Is Psyche becoming Alucard?
Yes.
Oh no. And here I said this wasn't going to be about Helsing. But yeah, you escaped
Time
them.
is a flat circle.
You escaped them. You've made it to the Yeast of All Brewery. And that's where we
Pizza.
left you guys.
Pizza is also a flat circle.
Die.
Pizza is time. So it
Yes.
is pizza time.
I love how focused we are today.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Hi.
I really should have a soundboard along with the music here to just cue up these dumb little drops.
There are some things you should have a sheesh button,
A sheesh button.
and it's just all four of us going sheesh. Oh, there we go. There you go.
We'll keep that clip and put it in the upcoming sound bank.
All right, let's do this.
So why don't I move you guys? Actually, we don't have a map ready for it out just yet. You're outside this brewery. You're back in Ironside Quarter. This is the same part of town where the scrapyard was, where the bank you hit up was.
Is Ghelfi a professor at the academy, or is he just someone who is well known?
He's
and
an
well
adjunct
loved?
instructor.
Adjunct instructor.
Hey, adjunct instructor Ghelfi, is that dwarf woman with you?
Hold on, let me read some flavor text first. You're jumping the gun here. You're jumping the
In this adventure, I'm sure we're going to jump miniguns.
mini guns,
Yeah.
several guns. A middle-aged dwarven woman wearing dark working clothes stands near the door, her arms crossed over her chest. Gattleby shuffles to meet her, unaffected swagger in his step. He extends a hand ambiguously to shake hers, perhaps, or to offer a half-hearted embrace. But in return, receives a sharp glare, and they exchange whispered words. The woman presses some small object into his palm, and then strides towards a side street and continues on.
What?
Gattleby holds his free hand to his reddened cheeks, turns somewhat sheepishly, and holds up a small ring of keys.
You do like her. I was right. She may not be your mistress, but you wish she was.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, no, you're blushing.
Does she make your flesh weak?
Oh!
You could. Let's go after you.
Comfortable.
Would you like to get into the bag now?
I saw that swagger.
Yes, here, take the keys. Amory says my things are in cold storage. I don't know what else we'll find in here. No one's checked on this place in months, so keep sharp as we go in here.
Oh, now, hold.
I'm gonna go hide in the bag, so we
but
don't have to talk about this
Before
anymore.
you do, what are we getting here? What is the purpose of all this?
Well, so it does turn out I wanted to see. Well, I have a couple of things I need to pick up from here since I left.
What is this place?
This is Emery's old brewery, the Yeast of All Brewery, but it's recently gone out of business, and some of my taps his fingers together. Some of my things are still inside.
Like? Oh, you used to go out with her, and then she broke up with you, and you're getting your stuff back. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
He hops in the bag.
Oh
We are
no.
helping this man move out after a breakup.
Oh no.
Mighty uncomfortable.
I open up the bag and I stick my face in, and then I close the bag around my head. You cannot escape me now.
He turns around in the bag.
I'm so sorry.
Chester says that he's sorry. Did you used to date this woman?
Yes.
What happened?
I didn't know.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't care. Tell me.
Well, she found out that I was, my research was into explosives and stuff, and she wasn't too keen on it. We had a couple of spats, and then things kind of went cold, and then her brewery went under, and
I see.
okay, adjunct professor.
I withdraw my head. I withdraw my head.
He pokes his head back out.
Alonzo elbows Chester in the gut.
I'm done now.
But for real, be careful. People occupy empty places real fast here, so there may be bad things.
Squatters.
Noted. Now, listen,
Yes.
if we get into another fight, you can't freak out and run away like you almost did earlier, all right?
Okay, I'll just hide in the bag and hope it doesn't take you 10 minutes.
Good idea.
If you start to suffocate, just poke your head out.
DM, question. Has an hour passed since we started all this?
Since when?
Since the moment before we went to this guy's garden.
I will say yes.
Okay, I'm going to drink me another Eagle Eye Elixir then.
And
Sweet.
I am just secure now.
Yeah, because we had disguised ourselves and now we're not anymore.
So you got these ring of keys from Cattleby. He's shamefully Desu hiding in the bag. You're outside this brewery. It is boarded up on some of the windows, but you have a key to the entrance. Would you like to go inside?
Yes, please.
Alonzo only looks slightly upset that we actually have a key and he doesn't get to pick the lock.
Don't worry,
Alonzo, if you would like, we can just pick the lock.
No, it'd be a waste of time.
But wouldn't it make you feel good?
Look, I can pick the lock. And he puts the key in the door and turns it.
Thank you, Chester. I will move in.
You're welcome. Glad I could help.
All right, I'm going to put you guys on the map here.
The thing is, I was holding it, so I just imagine that you
yoink.
take the whole ass paw and just chink, put it right into the lock.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and open the front door for you guys and put you in the room.
Welcome to my ex's house.
Let's kick out all the squatters.
All right, can you see the first room here?
Yeah,
I can.
I wonder what caused this brewery to go under.
There's probably all the explosives being kept here.
The small tasting room features a short bar to the east with 4 stools and shelves full of various bottles. A small table and 2 chairs stand by the western window. A metal-framed glass double door, wooden boards nailed tightly across it, leads to the street to the northwest side of the room. A single wooden door exits to the east next to the bar. And more importantly, as you guys enter this room, you see something. I don't know if any of your characters have ever been to like breweries in Alkenstar, but you see something that seems somewhat familiar. You see these 2. It looks like some sort of reinforced barrel with tubes and clockwork limbs. I actually have some art for it real quick.
Clockwork limbs.
Yes.
This shit's gonna stand up.
It's like the alcohol robot from Fallout 4.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh god, drinking buddy.
Yeah.
You see 2 of these things kind of scurrying about with the hoses and the little limbs and the tank and everything.
That's horrible.
It's kind of terrifying. But you recognize these as clockwork brewers if you've been to a brewery before. They're very often like used to like serve visitors like samples and whatever. But as soon as you walk into this room and unlock the door, they kind of turn and look at you as much as a barrel can look at anything.
Machines are taking our jobs.
And they will walk around and they start approaching you and they say, "Would you like a free sample?" And
Wait.
then they go to swing at you.
They talk?
Here, have another one.
Uh-oh.
Roll for initiative.
So this is perception, right?
Yeah, you'll be rolling perception for initiative
Okay.
here.
Yes.
Okay, so Alonzo, what'd you get for initiative?
25 with a natty 18.
25. Chester Williams,
Chester Williams got a 15 plus 8 for a total of 23.
23. Okay. Psychier, the Observer, the Sanctioned.
Psychier got a 16.
16.
Not thrilling, but not as bad as they have done frequently.
Okay, so first in the order here is going to be with not much surprise. It's going to be Alonzo. You see two of these guys. This one I'm going to have. He's technically on the counter right here on the map, but he's going to be behind it. So you'll have to go around. The map's laid out a little funny if you want to get to him. And then the other one's down here at the south end of the room. I put Psychier here, but I imagine this isn't the order you guys would be coming in. I imagine Psychier will probably be back.
I'm cool going in first.
Oh, I think Psychier said that they opened the door.
Yeah.
You want to be like that then? You guys kind of group together?
Yeah. I do know that Chester was next to me because we were holding hands.
Of course. How could I
Yes. Yes. Like a magnet.
Like that.
Yes. Yes. To make it so that the key happened. Yeah.
Chester, you're already cheating on your wife.
His
Listen,
wife's dead.
we ended that joke and she's dead. That's why I have this whip.
You do like furries though, don't you?
It feels weird on the skin. It ain't right.
First it was a knoll, and
You get
now
interrupted.
a catfolk.
I don't like this joke.
You get interrupted by a sound of a blam because Alonzo is going to draw and shoot.
Oh, okay.
He's got a gun.
I would like to move, but the game is currently paused.
You may move.
Okay, I move to here, so I have a clear shot. I move, I draw, I shoot.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
I think it's my first time using my pistol.
I think it is.
I'm so excited.
Blam.
Ah, that's the box. Yeah.
What'd you get?
Does a 17 hit?
17 just misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, I rolled a natty 9.
Okay, well, that'll miss. So you drew, moved, and shot. You'll have to
I'm
reload
done.
next time.
Drew, mood, and shot.
First shot with a gun, I'm a little rusty.
Okay, so
Not
that's
as rusty as
Alonzo.
these things probably are, because they had alcohol in their system for so long, not in use.
That's Alonzo's turn. Next in the order is going to be this Clockwork Brewer behind the bar.
Good.
He is going to do a couple things. What's your movement speed, my guy? 25. Okay, so he's going to go down here. And he's going to go over to you, Alonzo. I don't think you have the
Not
attack
me.
of opportunity reaction. No, so he's going to go over to you. One action to move. He's going to spend the next action to... Yeah, he's going to spend the next action to do an ability tied to what you heard earlier. He's going to talk to you, Alonzo, as he shambles over as a barrel. He says, "Greetings, new visitor to the brewery. Would you like a sample?" I need you to make a will save, Alonzo.
Excuse me?
Crap. Does a 12 do me?
No, that's going to be a fail.
Yeah, I rolled a natty 5.
You are flat-footed against its next attack.
No, my own gimmick.
As you are disarmed by its strangely friendly greeting. I don't have enough actions for this. Oh, well.
Yay!
But you know what I can do?
Good.
I can kick you with my little leg. So he's going to hit you against your flat-footed AC, my first attack of the round. Natural 7, so that's a total of 16 against your
You
flat-footed.
do not hit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Baby. That's going to be it for its turn, unfortunately. So next in the order is Chester.
Quick question. Am I still flat-footed? You said next attack.
No, you're not flat-footed anymore.
Yes!
You're flat-footed against my next attack. Next in the order is going to be Chester has a dead wife, Williams.
Chester devised a stratagem, Williams is going to devise a stratagem. Is it worth it?
What'd you get?
Got a 13 on the die.
Okay.
Chester will then reach into his bag
Okay.
and pull out an acid flask lesser
Okay.
and chuck it at the automaton that has not went yet,
Okay.
which is behind the one that just went.
So do you have to hit my AC?
Yes.
Okay.
It will be 13 plus 8 for 21.
That'll hit. That's definitely a hit.
This is going to do 1d6 persistent acid damage and 1 acid splash damage.
So 1 acid splash damage, and then do I take the D6 next round?
Persistent damage, I think you take it on your turn. But what I will go ahead and do is, even though this is a bomb, I get to apply my extra d6 of damage.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and roll that because of my devise a stratagem.
Does that count as physical or acid damage for this?
It counts as acid, I believe, because it usually counts as whatever damage you're doing.
Okay, good.
So that will be 5 acid damage.
Ooh.
And then 1 acid damage to the one next to it.
Understood.
I believe the persistent damage only applies to the one I hit directly.
I think you're right. Okay, good. So that is devise a stratagem, 1 action, draw and huck.
Yep.
Is the other 2?
No, yes, the other 2. So that is the end of Chester's turn.
All right, Chester ended his turn. Williams, Psycheer, the Observer, it is now your turn. You're face down with 1 shambling brew boy in front of you and another one behind it. What do you want to do?
I think if I screamed right now, I could get both of them and not
I think you're
Alonzo.
right.
It is done by the corner of your square, so I believe you are right.
You are 100% correct.
Yay for not Alonzo.
I mean, I could turn.
No.
It looks like you can catch them in that cone. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Haunt their him. What is the traits on haunting him?
Let's see. It is auditory, cantrip, divine, evocation, sonic.
Yeah, because I was wondering, they have certain immunities, but none of that fits the bill. So yeah, go ahead and do it. It's going to be me rolling
Fortitude.
Yes. That makes sense. If it was something like will, then it'd probably be mental, and then that wouldn't work. Okay, so fortitude on the first one is going to be 18.
That makes it exactly.
Makes it exactly. So
Yes.
half damage is
2.
2. And then the second one here, that makes it again with a total of 20. So that's also going to be 2.
Yep.
Still nice to spread out the damage.
Okay, so that's 2 actions. And then I am no, I'm not actually. I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna back it up.
Take it back now, y'all.
One hop this time. All right, so you used your spell and then you backed up out of the thing. Okay, so that's the end of your turn. The second brewer here is going to move up to Chester.
Oh, that seems...
It is also on its turn going to take a d6 of persistent poison damage if you would roll that for me.
Acid damage.
Or excuse me, acid.
5 more.
5
And
more?
I don't know if it is weak. I'm hoping it is because construct. But if it's weak, it takes like that weakness thing every time.
Understood.
Until I say otherwise because I'm looking that up.
It is going to strike you with its leg. Rude. Natural 20.
Oh.
That's a
to-
critical success.
Have to control myself. I find myself getting unreasonably upset every time I get criticaled by you.
So you're going to take... let me grab some D4s here.
Ooh, it's okay. It's fine. We're fine.
We're
it's
fine. That's going to be a total of... So 6 plus 4 is 10. 20 damage.
Yeah,
Yikes.
sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
I'm hurt.
But more importantly, this attack has the grab trait.
Oh,
So I'm going to spend my third...
boo.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to spend my third and final action to grab Chester. I almost said Jacob. I'm just going to walk across the table and grab Jacob. So the requirements for last attack was a success with a strike, enlist the grab, blah, 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 blah. Automatically grabs the target until the end of my next turn. You are grabbed, which is a condition I believe you can check it on.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Let's say on my turn, I choose to grab you. How would that work?
Let's find out. You are held in place by another creature, giving you flat-footed and immobilized condition. If you attempt to manipulate action while grabbed, you have to succeed DC 5 flat check. You know what I would say is we probably would do a contested roll.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the exact ruling on that is. I can look it up. But yeah, you is grabbed, and it's the end of my turn, so I have to make a flat check to get not poisoned, or excuse me, not on acid, right?
Correct. DC 15 flat check.
See if I can come off this acid.
Ayo!
Natural 1.
Nope.
Double.
No, it doesn't. Shut up. That's the end of round 1. It's now top of round 2. Alonzo Tenrivet, it is your turn.
Alonzo's going to stride backwards, reload the gun, and shoot again.
Okay, make me your shot.
Much better. How about a 19?
19 will absolutely hit. Roll me your damage. And this is a gun that does bludgeoning and piercing, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
1 damage.
Unfortunately, that's not enough to get through. I don't know if I remembered this last turn. Doesn't matter now.
You have to remember it for me, of course.
It has a certain amount of physical resistance, much like the clockwork handlers you fought before. And that does not get through it.
Is it a free action to drop a weapon?
Yes.
I drop it.
Bang. Release. Okay, so that's that. That's your turn. Move, reload, shoot. Drop the gun for free. Next in the order is going to be this clockwork brewer. Stupid people getting steps away. I'm either going to attack Psyche or I'm going to attack Alonzo. I'm going to roll a die to see which one I do. 1 to 3 is Alonzo. 4 to 6 is Psyche.
Assault me.
Got a 1. But do you want me to just assault you anyway? I can do that.
Nah.
Okay. Well,
go with the dice.
The dice say Alonzo. So Alonzo, I'm going to strike at you with my leg. Natural 3 is not going to do
it. I deftly dodge.
Well, you know what? I may as well just go for broke. I moved. I attacked. The only thing I can really do at this point is attack again because I've already did my other thing. So let's just go for another attack here, baby. Natural 11 on the second attack for a total of 16.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Weak.
Great. Okay, so that's its turn. Chester Williams, you are grabbed.
And
it is your turn.
Can I roll to get out of this?
You can, in fact,
roll thievery to steal yourself.
You can use the escape action to get out of a grab. Escape action lets you attempt to escape from grabbed, immobilized, or restrained.
What is escape? Is that acrobatics or athletics?
This will be athletics.
Okay. And is that all I can do to get out?
According to mine, it says acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
It's typical, so it's a little loose. It's one of those 2-y things that lets you pick. Athletics DC of the creature grabbing you, the thievery DC of the creature who tied you up, the spell DC for the effect, or the listed escape DC, etc., etc., etc. So this one's going to be athletics against my athletics DC, and athletics is the dex one, right?
Athletics is strength.
Strength?
Wait. Yes, acrobatics is dex.
All right.
Chester is going to attempt to escape within...
Now remember, this escape action has the attack trait, so keep that in mind.
Can you devise a stratagem on escaping?
I'm about to find out. Does it have the strike trait?
No.
Or is an attack a strike?
An ability with this trait involves an attack. For each attack you make beyond the first on your turn, you take the multiple attack penalty. Core rulebook page 629.
So that would not apply here then, even if it has the attack.
That is under the attack trait rule.
So can I apply devise a stratagem?
What is the rules for devise a stratagem?
You access a foe's weakness in combat and use them to formulate a plan of attack against your enemy. Choose a creature you see. Roll a d20. If you strike the chosen creature later this round, you must use the result of the roll. Or your strike's attack roll instead of rolling.
This is not a strike. This is an action with the attack trait.
That is what I thought. Sad day.
Yeah.
But if I force it to move...
It would take you with it.
Are you sure?
Because you can't, you're still grabbed.
Are you sure? Because that's an important question.
What are you trying to do?
I can shove him. What if I shoved him away?
So a shove will be an athletics check against my fortitude DC, which is the same thing you'll be rolling. I'll just tell you right now, it's been the same ballpark.
How do you shove something that's holding you without escaping?
The consensus I'm seeing for this is grapple action under athletic success. It says your opponent is this condition until the end of your next turn unless you move. So you can't move and drag a grappled target with you.
So if they move, they're broken out because they have to be next to them. So it makes sense in this way. If Chester's breaking out, he could just do it by shoving him, and that would break the grapple.
So basically, if you want to break the grapple that way with a shove instead of an escape, I'm just going to make it the same DC is how I'm going to rule it.
Well, I mean, no, shove has a DC that you would use. I think it's fortitude.
I see. It's if you escape is against my athletics DC, shove is against my fortitude DC.
Yes.
I'm going to make them the same DC because they're basically the same DC already.
Well, here's the advantage is if I shove, I can get my devise a stratagem. So I'm going to take a turn to roll devise a stratagem. Okay, this is pretty great. Let me go to athletics because I got a 20 on the die.
Natural 20?
A natural 20, which means...
but shove is not a strike.
I have a special ability called Athletic Strategist. Devise a stratagem can be used with athletics checks to disarm, grapple, shove, or trip.
Oh, okay.
So, second action, Chester is going to shove this robot, and that is going to send it critical success. You push your target up to 10 feet away from you.
You can stride after it, but you must move the same distance in the same direction.
I'm not
going
going to
do that.
stride after it.
Okay.
So Chester will shove it 10 feet into the wall over there.
Okay.
Here's the question. When I do attacks or strikes with my devise a stratagem, I do an extra d6 of damage. Does my extra d6 apply here?
No, because that's not a strike.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I figured I'd ask.
Your thing lets you apply your devise a stratagem to this check, but it's still not considered a strike.
Yeah.
But it is an attack, so if you do attack this round, you'll still take that penalty. Multiple attack penalty.
Yes. So then Chester is going to... Let's see, they move 20... I have one more action. Can't just run... Oh, I'm really hurt, actually. So yeah, Chester's going to go 1, 2... That's 15 feet. I can't move far enough away to still be in this combat and not get hit. So I'm just going to stay right there. Chester backs up.
All right, so that's 3 actions for you. Jeez, what a turn. That was a 30-minute turn right there.
Now we know, though.
That's a regular old Jacob turn.
Now we know.
Jacob bringing out the fucking section B, whatever, paragraph of the rules to be like, technically.
I invite you to get good, sir.
Well, most
Actually, push his glasses up nose.
That's right.
All right, well, more importantly, it's Psycheer's turn. You stop that with your glasses. What do you want to do, Psycheer? Chester is hella hurt, but I think you can still get one of these guys in your cone.
I have 7 HP.
Is it 10 foot or 15 foot?
Oh, we forgot to do something really important.
Yeah?
We should do it right now. Roll your flat check for me.
Uh-oh.
For your
I even
surge.
said that I needed to, and then I promptly didn't.
I know. We're really bad today.
It wasn't in my box. It's 12. We're good.
Okay. You looked really afraid, and you're just like, something's wrong, and then you realized it wasn't in your box. Okay, so you're good. You can actually get a spell slot back if you're down 1.
I'm not.
Okay.
Is the thing.
Oh.
It happens.
So what do you want to do?
I'm going to yell again.
Oh, is that what this circle thing you drew is for?
Yeah, because I can actually get both of them still.
Well, that's a circle, not a.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it in the proper quadrant.
Is it 15 foot or
Yes.
10 foot?
It's 15. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I drew it. Perfect. So let me go roll some saves again. This guy is going to roll his fortitude. Ooh, natty 16 plus 8 is going to be...
Holy shit.
24. Is that just a regular success?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I move here, and kind of squish up against the wall, then I actually can get both of them.
Yeah. Well, you could get both of them from, because it's from the corner of your square anyway. Oh, natural 6 for a total of 14. Is that a failure?
That is a failure.
All right, so that's going to be full damage. Okay.
So 1 takes 2 and 1 takes 4.
Yep. Okay, so that's 2 actions to cast that spell. You have 1 action left.
Shifted a bit, didn't I? No, I didn't.
Yeah, you stood there.
I'll do lifelink.
Is that a single action thing you can do to Chester?
That is a single action. And I will do it to Chester.
So you'll take the damage, but Chester won't. But now if you get hit, Chester, you'll have damage reduction because of lifelink.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. It is now the second brewer's turn, the more hurted brewer.
Ooh, I gotta step up my curse.
He is going to glug over to Psyche here, since you're the closest one. And he is going to... I want to do my disarming thing, but you know what? I can't. I want to grab first, so... with the leg, natural 18.
Oh.
Total of 27.
Oh, yikes. That's more than 10 above my AC.
Ooh, critical hit. Okay, so that's going to be a crit. Let's roll the damage here. Ooh. Jacob, D6 persistent acid.
Ah, yes. 5.
Okay, not
This
great.
is my third 5 in a row on this die. And I guarantee you it is not weighted.
Plus 8. You're going to take
you're using it at the wrong time.
16 points of damage from the critical.
Yikes.
Howie.
How you doing?
I am at 13.
Okay.
Hey, doing better than Chester
Doing better
is.
than Chester. And it is going to grab you because it struck you successfully. All right, and now I get to make my flat check to make sure I'm not poisoned acid anymore. Natural 1. Oh my god, you're gonna die from this acid.
Good.
All right, end of round that. It's Alonzo's turn. I didn't grab you last time, did
End
I?
No, you
of
did
round
not.
that.
Okay, end of round 2. It's now round 3. Alonzo, your turn.
Quick question.
Yes.
If the brewer thing is grappling Psyche here, does that mean the brewer thing is also flat-footed?
No. The Psyche here has the grabbed condition, not it.
Okay.
It's
Just
not
checking in.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Not like first edition.
Yeah.
Well, that was why I had to check
Yeah.
because, we're first edition people. Okay, so Alonzo is going to spend 1 action to draw his rapier.
Okay.
Spend a second action to tumble behind. Can he get to there? Is
Yep.
the chair in his way or is that just...
So you're good.
Okay. I'm assuming someone pushed in their chair and he can stand there.
You could do like Dayrek did in one of Jacob's adventures
Yeah.
and
yeah,
just
he
break
can
all
just
the
break
chairs.
the chair down.
Just Dark Souls
Just
roll
tumble
through
into them.
Although I will attempt my tumble through, which is
Hey,
my
there it is.
acrobatics.
There's what is.
The tumble.
Hey!
A 13.
We need to cover Alonzo in spikes.
13 you got on the
Yeah.
the total there.
Not a very good roll.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. No, my reflex is really high, unfortunately. So no.
So it didn't work. Does that mean doesn't that mean I end up with an attack of opportunity against me or?
Failure, your movement ends and you trigger reactions as if you'd move out of the square. I think basically it means you don't move, but he doesn't have any reactions to spend on you, so you can just attack.
Okay, great. Well, I still can attack. Which is the one that's the most hurt?
The one right here attacking or grabbing Psyche.
Great, because that's the one I want to hit, the one that's hurting Psyche. Now I'm going to attempt to hit.
Okay.
Ring its bell.
I can't roll to save my life tonight.
What did you get?
14 on the die. I mean, total.
Total of 14? No.
Crap on crackers. New die.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, in between, I've been critting, but I've not been doing the stuff I actually want to do in this combat. So, okay, so Alonzo, that's your turn. This Clockwork Brewer that's next to you is going to go, and it's finally going to get to do the thing I wanted to do, hopefully. It's going to attack you, Alonzo.
Bad vibes. Bad
16.
Nope. I don't even have to use nimble dodge to beat that.
Yes, bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
I want to do this thing so bad.
Whiff.
Attack again. Natural 1.
Nope.
Look at you.
It's the bad vibes.
Bad
Alonzo
vibes,
is
bad
straight up
vibes, bad
matrix
vibes,
dodging
bad
right
vibes,
now.
Bad vibes.
Stop vibing me bad.
I'm vibing.
I'm vibing.
I'm gonna morb.
Excuse
I forgot
me?
that reference existed for a while.
Well, it attacked a third time because it needs to grab you to be able to do its stuff.
It's Morbin time.
What'd it get?
Total of 7.
Yeah, no.
Nothing. Chester, it's your turn.
So who is currently grappled right now?
Me.
Okay. Chester is going to devise a stratagem.
It's just fucking scruffing Psyche.
Psyche limp.
Dangling. Ears
Hissing.
back. I am offended.
1, 2. What can I... How can I not stand there?
Technically, it would have some cover, but I'll let you stand there.
I hate diagonal doors.
I didn't make this map, my guy.
I know, but I just have to voice that. So Chester's going to move there, and then with a 12 on the die and a total of 20, he's going to shove the automaton again.
All
Does
right.
20 beat its fortitude? I believe it's fortitude.
Well, here's the thing. Let me look at cover real quick.
Can you shove through cover?
But I'm next to it.
You're halfway in the door.
I hate that. I hate diagonal doors. If I can't shove I'm not going to do the shove if I can't get there and shove.
It would have cover, but it's not going to do enough to break to resist that. So you can shove it 10 feet.
No, this is what is its fortitude or
Well, the DC you're normally looking for is going to be 19 for this guy.
then yes, I hit it.
Well, and then I was going to add standard cover, which would be +2 to AC, reflex, and stealth. I was technically going to let that apply, but you still make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 feet?
No, only 5 feet. 10 feet is for a critical. This is only a regular success.
All right, so you devise a stratagem, moved, and shove, right?
So I have
Okay.
broken it free from Psyche.
And that's the end of your turn.
This, I had hesitations about athletic strategists, but this right here has made it worth it. Having a way to maybe break out of a grapple that is different than just doing an escape, this is very nice.
Yeah. All right, well, that's the end of your turn. Psyche, it's now your turn.
I am going to scream.
Okay. What corner of your square? I see. I can see. Yeah, you'll get both of them.
All right, cool. Let us scream.
13
Nope.
and 17.
Nope.
Okay, so 4 for both.
Yes.
Get good,
Okay.
stupid robots.
Okay, you did 2 actions to cast the spell. What else do you want to do?
I am good. Thank
your
you.
turn?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's this one's turn. Roll me a d6, Jacob.
Persistent
Wait,
damage.
I am sorry. I will say persistent damage happens at the end of its turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Let's boogie woogie.
All right, well, it's just going to move, and it's going to attack one of you two. I'm going to roll real quick.
One of us is about to go down.
Actually, I think it's just going to attack Psyche because Psyche's hurt it.
I shoved it.
They could both attack me.
No, I'm going to attack Psyche.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not great. That's a total of 15.
Nope.
Oh.
Again, nope, that's a miss. Shoot for the fences. Ooh, will a 18 hit?
Yes.
All right, well, that's only going to be normal damage. I'm not going to get a chance to grab, and I'm probably going to die at the end of my turn. So
Fuck you.
you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you're not dead.
I'm
Yay.
not dead.
All right, end of my turn. Roll me a d6.
Fuck me.
6.
I'm
Oh
dead.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people say alchemical items are worthless.
They have literally never
It's been the
Take that,
MVP in
audience
this
blob.
round.
You're wrong.
In this whole combat.
Okay, well, that's the end of this round.
Audience blob said that?
I mean, audience blob encompasses everybody in the known world, so yes.
All right.
Am I an audience blob?
No, because you're here.
Okay.
It is
What if
now.
I stand in that hallway?
You would. No, you can take up the same space. It's a blob.
Me
Jesus.
an audience blob, dirty dancing.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn, Alonzo. Top of round 4.
Alonzo is going to attempt to tumble behind.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You know what? These things are probably weak to fire because they're full of alcohol.
16 probably doesn't do it.
16 is not going to do it, so you stay in place and you have 2 actions left.
Yep, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Natty 1.
That's a miss. You want to
Have
go
your
again?
die back.
Do it
Jacob.
again. Do it again. I swear. It'll work this time. Boo.
Yeah, no, I missed.
No.
A natty 4.
All right, so it is now this brewer's turn. How many hit points you got there, Chester?
Doesn't matter. It is going
I'm the
1v1
one trying to hit it with
against Alonzo.
With a rapier.
Tell me how many hit points you got.
A number.
tell me.
I don't have to tell you nothing.
I can look at your hair.
This combat would be over if I could hit.
It's 7.
7. All right, I'm going to roll a die to see who I attack then. All right, I'm going to attack Alonzo.
There we go.
I really want to do this to Chester.
Let me do the only useful thing I've done in this combat, which is with hits.
I really want to do this thing to Chester, but I'll probably just kill him, so, you know.
Oh, yeah.
He has 3 HP.
7.
In me, though.
What'd you roll? Did you roll a 1?
No, I rolled a 6 for a total of 15.
Nope.
How painful.
I want to do this thing so bad, but it takes 3 actions to do, and one of them has to be me hitting you.
Nope.
All right. One more again. I'm going to go at Chester. Why not? Fuck you, Chester.
Hey, you know what?
17.
What was that number again?
17.
Stop that. You piece of... You bad garbage individual.
Well, maybe I'll be able to do
you
this
hit.
next round. Let's see. Actually, I might just take you down. That's
Yo,
9 points of damage.
I'm down.
You're not.
No, because of the lifelink.
I'm not. How much damage do I take off of that?
3.
I have 1 HP.
I have 2.
Chester 1 HP on account of how he's got 1 HP.
Third action, you're grabbed.
You get hit, and Psyche here spits out blood.
Mean person. This was a one-on-one fight with
If I could
Alonzo.
just effing hit.
Listen, Alonzo's fine. Alonzo's just swinging for the fences. Chester, it's your turn.
Chester's going to devise a stratagem. That's an 18 on the die.
Jesus
Chester's going
Christ.
to shove this thing.
The only thing that's not working in this combat is Chester shoving things.
I know, right?
And it's so irritating.
I want to shove him southern, like he bounces off the... Well, first of all, total is +8, so 26.
Yeah, you're fine.
Is it critical? It's
No.
fortitude. Okay, just asking. So yeah, 5 foot, down. I don't know you.
That's my purse.
That's my purse.
That's my wife's purse.
And then he's going to do a knowledge check.
Okay.
help me.
On these things,
Dead.
You're dead. I
you
got
can
your
do
whip.
Arcana or
you've
crafting
got
to
the whip.
recall knowledge.
Arcana, crafting is what it's made of. Arcana is like its abilities.
Yes.
I'm going to do crafting because I want to know its weaknesses, if it has any.
Okay.
12.
Yeah, it is not going to do it.
Okay. That was a 2 on the die. But hey.
Why couldn't you get that when you shove?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Lamau.
no. That's the end of
Lamau.
Chester's turn.
Yeah, shut up. I'll say, Kira, it's your turn.
I'm gonna yell.
Can you get him? Yeah, you can get him.
I'm gonna yell.
All right. Yelling time. I got this is fortitude.
Yes.
I think I failed.
Okay.
14.
Yeah.
So 4 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Go.
Just keep shoving it.
Such an anus.
This is great.
Alonzo, it's your turn.
For the love of all things holy, Alonzo strides up. He swings with his rapier.
Do you want to tumble through first?
No, I'm afraid to. What if I use up my good roll on the tumble through?
Go
But
big
then
or
if
go
you
home.
I know, I'm going to use the
it
tumble
makes it
through.
your next roll
I'm going to use the
easier.
tumble through.
All right.
That's a 15 on the tumble through. Okay, so it doesn't. I got one action left to try to hit.
All right, go ahead.
Natty 3! I hate everything.
Babe.
Yeah, I'll take that back.
The only
that die
person
back.
who can
Here,
roll
try
is Jacob
this.
when he shoves.
I have rolled 5 different dice tonight.
It's right behind your box. Yeah, I go.
There we go.
All right. Well, this brewer, you're the only one in range. He's going to try and smack you.
Okay, try.
Finally.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
What'd you roll?
Natty 13 for
What's
a total of 22.
You only barely hit. I
Really?
did use my nimble dodge, but you were one above.
Oh, thank God. Okay, you're going to take, that's going to be 11 points of damage, which is spicy.
Ouchie.
And then I'm going to use my second action to grab you, and I'm finally going to use my third action to do a cool thing this creature can do called bottoms up.
Oh no! Butt chugging!
Requirements.
Butt chugging! Don't
Clockwork
chug,
Brewer.
Alonzo!
Butt chugging, butt chugging, butt chugging, butt chugging.
Has the creature grappled or grabbed, effect. The Clockwork Brewer force feeds the grappled creature one serving of whatever liquid is in the brewer's tank, typically beer, such as Smoke Side Sour, which is exactly what's in this guy's tank.
Ugh.
And you're going to take its effects. Basically, it grabs you and it sticks a tube in your mouth, and you just get beer pumped into you.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Does it taste okay?
It's pretty good beer.
This is disgusting.
It's a little stale, but it's pretty good.
It's flat.
It's a little flat, yeah.
How long has this place been closed?
So this is going to be treated as a poison.
Oh my God.
Crap.
I need you to make a fortitude save.
Please, Green Tie. Please. I need to roll something above a 10 tonight. Natty 18.
Okay.
Woo! I'm assuming you said fortitude. That's a 25. I'm assuming the Natty 18 might have done it though.
So you are unaffected by this, but if you had failed, you would have basically become progressively more and more drunk. But yeah, it just basically shoves its tube into you and feeds you a bunch of alcohol. That's its turn. That's all it does.
Alonzo's like, ha, I've been away from my girl long enough. This is nothing. Or,
there we go.
That's what he wanted to say.
Chester, it is your turn.
You with a tube shoved down your throat, not even batting an eye.
That is a devise a stratagem.
Okay.
Not going to do anything with that roll.
So you can't strike it this turn.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well...
No, remember, devise a stratagem if you strike the creature.
No, I was thinking of the numbers in my head, but it's not nearly close enough.
Yeah.
So then I have 2 actions. What do I do? Oh, I got freedom. Hey, DM, how do I aid?
You basically do whatever the action is. You roll it yourself, and if you succeed, you give them a bonus.
So I have to still hit the same goal.
Yes.
Oh, that's bad.
You try to help your ally with a task, and it's a reaction. To use this reaction, you must first prepare to help by usually using an action on your turn. Explain to the GM exactly what you're doing to try and help, and then you can determine if you can aid your ally.
Fun.
But typically, you roll a skill check, and the DC is around 20. Typically, the way I've seen it done is whatever they're trying to do, you roll the same kind of thing as an action on your turn, and then you spend your reaction to give them aid. And then if you succeed, they get +1. If you critically succeed, they get +2.
Cool. Let's see. Let me, freak out. I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure if I had given these out when I made them earlier today. Today in game. But instead, what I'm going to, I have them. I'm going to take an antidote lesser.
Okay.
No, wait, that's one. Oh, no, he's right there. Yes. I'm going to draw an antidote lesser, and I'm going to shove it next to the tube in Alonzo's mouth.
I might need a check for that, because there's been several checks to get this tube in Alonzo's mouth.
Alonzo will willingly let Chester shove a tube in his mouth.
This is, me giving him an elixir.
I'll allow it if you shove it up his butt.
I'd rather shove it in his mouth.
I don't think Alonzo will willingly allow that. I'm not affected by the poison.
Shove it up the butt.
But next turn you will
Shove
be.
it up the butt.
No, it would be a new save.
I know it would be a new save, but this is going to be...
What is it with messing up my rogues?
This is going to last for
Hey, listen,
6 hours.
I tried really hard to get everyone else drunk.
So this is a antidote. You have a +2 item bonus to your fortitude saves against poison for 6 hours.
Okay.
Is this just a hypodermic needle then that you shoved in his butt?
No butts. No butt stuff.
No butt stuff?
No butt stuff.
No butt problems?
No butt
You
problems.
could shove it up my nose.
Yeah, I'll have him snort it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that's great.
That's much better.
Let's just
Hey, Alonzo, sniff this.
Just pour it into the thing. Just pour it into the thing.
Pour it into.
I'll find like that little extra injector bit that the nozzle has to have on that towards the opening.
Right.
I'll plug it on there so the alcohol and the antidote go in all the one time.
So just get some more.
Yes, because mixing medicine and alcohol never goes wrong.
That's right.
Never goes wrong.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Please scream and end it.
I'm going to scream. I'm going to stand on this thing and I'm going to scream.
Okay. Go ahead, or you go ahead and do that, spend your 2 actions, and I'll make my roll. Ooh, 15 on the die. That's going to be a total of 23. Is that just a regular success?
That is just a regular success, so 2.
Team.
I just want to make it to my turn and see if I can do one little piddling point of damage.
All right, Alonzo, it is your turn.
Am I still allowed
believe
to
in you.
attack?
Yes.
I believe.
Do I have any negatives on me?
You just have the grabbed condition.
You
Okay,
can
so
check
me
that on.
check grabbed on.
That's, I think
I've got grabbed already lined up,
it
so.
applies like to your AC, but I don't think it actually changes
I don't think
your
it
to hit
changes your
much.
All right. I am going to attack.
Okay.
Natty 1.
Oh.
I can.
No, at least it helped you. At least that die helped you on the poison save.
Yeah, no, the poison save was more important.
Right.
I still have another attack.
Go, go, go,
Again.
go, go.
Oh,
It's not going to do it, though. It's a 14 total. It's the second attack. What's
Yeah.
an 11?
oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, you wanted to swing for the fences for the third
Yes,
one?
I am going to swing for the fences. I could roll a nat 20.
Okay.
You know, maybe. But I did roll an 11, which is above 10, guys.
Yeah?
Nope,
Oh.
nat 4.
Okay, well, that's the end of your turn. It is now the brewer's turn.
The curse has already affected,
Oh,
but it saved you from that poison.
It did save me from the poison. So
Do you
the
want to
green
hand it
die-
back to me and I'll
Yes,
give it back in a
please.
bit?
Rub your luck back on the die.
All right, so. Oh my God. Drow's rubbing the
Not your
die
piss.
in the armpits.
That was an 18.
Is that the secret to your luck?
Sweat.
My tears are not enough.
And that's a
Need
17.
sweat.
It's all about the pits.
Baby!
We gotta go.
All right. Well,
Go, 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 go.
first thing it's going to do, because it has multiple legs, as you can see from the art,
No.
it's going to
No.
swing at Psyche here,
Oh. No.
out of the box. Ooh, natty 15.
Uh-oh.
That's bad.
24.
Oh, it's not a critical.
Alrighty. That is going to be 10 points of damage.
I am down.
All right, so you are dying 1. Go ahead and check that on.
Okay.
If I could just hit.
And you are also prone. All right, so can I grab?
A corpse? No.
I can only do 1.
Well, I mean, you probably could, but
I've been failing to do this because I've been so focused
Okay,
on
here's the thing. Here's the thing. If a patron was passed out on the floor, do you think that their programming would be, I'm going to feed this person more? They would find an up person.
In this,
counter argument, if they were, I don't think they were programmed to randomly shove their nozzles down people's throats.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. However, that might have been part of the fun of this place.
I'm gonna roll a die.
Like a rough place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a die.
This
Actually,
is a BDSM bar.
actually, you know what? I'm not gonna.
Get on me! Your ex is kinky!
I'm gonna roll a die real quick. See if I grab you.
I,
1 on a D4. I'm gonna have it still grab you.
I,
Rolled a 2, so you're fine. You're just on the ground dying.
Only dying.
yeah.
Second action, and remember, I've been forgetting to do this because I've been so focused on this stupid ability. But like every round, they're just like, have another sample. Enjoy this tasty brew.
Have more sample. Only sample.
It's going to do.
sample.
It's going to like cartoon style pump another big glug of beer down the pipe. Alonzo, I need you to roll me another fortitude save.
I have a +2, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to use a whole. No, wait, you know what? Nah, I'm
I
determined.
believe in you. I believe in
I'm
you.
determined.
I believe in you.
I'm going to roll the
Rub it on the
Ferrin roll
pits.
die.
Wait, give it here.
Rub it on the pits.
Give it here.
Why? I'm rolling the Ferrin roll die.
1, 1, 1.
Natty 5. Everything hates me.
What's your total?
The total fortitude,
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's pretty good.
14.
14 is going to succeed.
Jacob, your +2 saved me. I can't roll to save my life
That
tonight.
is my purpose here.
Poor
Alonzo,
Alonzo.
you have had
Oven chug.
an immense amount of beer. And
He's
that's-
going to have quite the hangover.
I think that's its turn. It has
Yes.
1 action left, but I don't know if I can do this more than once per
I
round.
thought, oh,
I just want to hit
You know
it
what?
once.
I don't think there's any requirements for how
Alright.
often I can do this.
yeah.
Go ahead and roll me another fortitude save, Alonzo.
Oh my God.
5 or more. 5 or more.
I still
5
have your
or more.
+2?
Yes.
Yes, it's for 6 hours.
I'm rolling a whole new die, guys.
Oh,
That's a natty 2.
oh what?
Total of.
Oh,
Babe.
Hold on. Let's see. Fortitude. I'm sorry. I'm just so nervous.
The 11?
That's an 11.
Oh.
It's not
You
enough.
just barely fail. Okay. So
All my dice are garbage.
Can we use a hero point?
Wait, I have no
well,
hero points.
I've already announced the result.
Yeah.
So
It's all right.
you are going to take
I have the most hit points.
stage 1 of this poison. You are now clumsy 1 for 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
Well, I might as well have already been clumsy. It's done nothing to me.
Maybe you just need to loosen up. Maybe
Clumsy 1.
This is what you need.
Clumsy 1.
This thing's actually really hurt. So, all right, that's its turn.
All those screams have been getting to it.
Yeah. Chester, what do you want to do?
Chester's gonna. All right.
I'm
Clumsy
just
1.
telling you, peek behind the screen. That acid bomb fucked the other one up really bad.
I know. I mean, it did 21 damage to it.
Yeah, and this has physical resistance
Or more.
because you saw from Alonzo's hits.
Yeah, no,
so
it has
just
physical resistance.
Ignored all of its bonuses and
That's
just
why-
cut through it.
That's why I kept trying for the tumble behind so I could potentially get a critical and get past it.
Yeah.
Psycheer's down. Psycheer has a chance to wake up.
Yes.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Devise a stratagem. And then this doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Chester will then uncork a elixir of life minor and dump it on Psycheer.
Okay, so that'd be 2 actions
Yes.
to do that. You want to roll the hit points?
And just as long yep, that's just a D6, isn't it? For minor, yeah. 1.
None. Because of my curse.
Is that healing? Is that alchemical items? Because this isn't this isn't magic.
Positive energy. This is just
Oh, okay.
healing, if that matters for that.
Let me look it up.
It does. It's magic healing.
There you go. This is
It's
alchemical.
not magic.
Yeah, this is elixir.
What?
What?
Save Psycheer from death
And
checks.
you will also get a saving throw bonus to disease and poisons for 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
You might need that.
So is it my turn?
Yeah, do not forget, you now have the wounded 1 condition.
Okay.
Which means if you go unconscious, you'll be at dying 2.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that because I'm a 9 lives catfolk, if I get hit in something that would take me to dying 2, I just go to dying 1.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Alrighty. But okay, so you're back up, but you are prone.
Okay. I don't need to stand to scream.
Nope.
Nope.
No, you don't. So go ahead. That's 2 actions to do that, and I'll go ahead and roll my save here.
Yes.
Crit, fail, crit, fail.
Unfortunately, that's a 25. Is that just a regular fail?
That is a regular
Or
success.
regular success? Okay,
Yes,
excuse
so
me.
2.
2.
Damage.
2 damage.
Can I crawl?
You could crawl 5 feet, yes.
Crawl away.
I will get to here then.
Crawl away.
Crawl away,
Okay.
crawl away.
Now it's Alonzo's turn again.
Alonso is
this.
going to try to hit.
You got this. Statistically, you have to hit.
Come on. Do you want green back?
It's
That was
out of the box.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better than lately. How about a 15?
15's still gonna miss, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. Out of the box. Out of the box.
Babe.
Out of the
12.
box. That's a miss.
Nat 20!
Total of?
17.
All right, so that's just gonna be a regular hit.
Oh, thank God I hit.
Because that would be a miss. But the natural 20 bumps it up to a success.
Thank God.
Roll me your damage. This is ridiculous.
5 damage. Do I even get through its resistance?
You do. You do get through its resistance.
I finally do damage.
Do you kill it?
Yeah.
Tell me that. Oh,
No. It's hurt,
I
but
finally
no.
do damage. Welcome to real Pathfinder with Cat.
oh boy.
Okay.
2 people on 1 HP. And one of us is drunk.
One who cannot.
Oh my God.
So
Can I open the bag?
We need giant chameleon friend.
I'm gonna.
The chameleon is still on my shoulder. Is he okay? Is Slick okay?
Slick is fine.
Slick's fine. Good.
None of this has been area of effect attacks.
I don't care about any of you fucks.
gonna-
Only Slick.
Understandable.
So there's a couple things gonna happen on its turn now. because it's going to try to.
A couple of things are going to happen.
A couple, yes, I know. Haha. It's going to. You normally would make a save to see if you progress or not. So go ahead and do that, and then it's going to do something.
+2.
Yes.
Is that at the beginning or the end of a turn?
Oh, look.
I should have my fortitude memorized by now. That was a 20 exact.
Okay.
Total. That plus
A dirty
2 is
20?
helping. Yeah, a dirty 20.
Yeah, I think we would. Hold on, let me look at the interval here real quick.
Don't make me waste a roll of an 11. That's the best I've had all night, other than the nat 20
Okay, so
on my third attack.
I'm gonna keep that roll for something else. You wouldn't make this save yet. You're clumsy 1 for 10 minutes.
Am I clumsy 2 now?
No, you're just gonna stay. You would make the save, I guess, at the end of the 10 minutes to see if you progress.
Did you do this with my dice? I have not rolled below 15 in all of those clinks.
It's called the cat curse.
But here's what I'm gonna do, because what it was gonna do is pump more alcohol into you, so you make the save. Because it's a poison, if it continues to, pump more juice into you and you fail, you would progress up the stage. So that's the first save. It's just gonna spend its whole
together
turn
and keeps it back,
pumping alcohol into you. So make me 2 more saves. You succeeded on that one, so you don't move up.
I bet this is a fetish to someone.
Probably.
I fail.
What's the total?
11.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and give me clumsy 2.
All right, one more save. You're still clumsy 1, but you'll also be stupefied
I've
1.
literally gone through
Oh, God.
every D20 I own except for the one that always rolls bad because I know it's bad.
Just do it. Trust it.
One more save.
Yeah, it rolled bad.
Total of? Because it's not a
12.
high DC. Oh, you're fine. So you go to stage 2, which is still clumsy 1, but you're also going to be stupefied 1.
God.
You know, any of y'all played Sea of Thieves out there, and like you get the grog and you just start pounding it? That's what this thing is doing
You know
to
what
Alonzo.
though? Of all the characters, as bad as my rolls have been, I'm the least damaging character to do this to right now.
Yeah.
That is true.
I keep on thinking about, now that you've mentioned that, I keep on thinking about like the
Oh, my AC went down.
chest of 1,000 grogs.
That's
where if you
basically what
fall
this
a little
is.
bit, they go, whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
That's what this thing basically is, the clockwork of 1,000 grogs. Chester, it's your turn. Can you end this
Please end it.
Dibim.
thing? Oh my god!
Fun fact, it's been the same number the last 3 times I've rolled it.
My goodness gracious.
5.
Time is a flat circle. Jeez.
Does this thing look damaged?
Yeah, it looks pretty hurt.
I'm gonna...
Wait, I did have a spell slot that I could gain back. Has it been 10?
What?
Has it been the requisite amount of...
Yeah.
In 3 rounds? Yeah, it's been 3 rounds. Fuck. Oh well, that one's on me.
We can just have it. You didn't know you got it back.
Jeez, what can I do?
Run up and shove it.
I can't. I'll fail.
Shove isn't
Just
a
shoot
strike.
it.
Oh,
Shove is.
there's not a strike, but yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you couldn't do it.
I still have to use the same number. And I have nothing that does
Guys
more.
are just watching Alonzo drink like
And I have
3 pints.
nothing that deals more than 1 splash damage.
Comes in pints.
Do you have any healing you could give me?
Are you hurt?
To be fair, Alonzo took a lot of beer before he finally started getting.
Yeah, I'm at 21 of 32.
I don't want to... My potions are great. for
Don't
getting
worry
people
about it.
up.
You can't do damage. Just stay out of the way.
I'm
just gonna die here, okay?
I will
Die drunk.
stay out of the way. Chester's going to be like, hey, you, stop that.
And that's it? You want to demoralize it? That's
Try.
Actually, that's mental. I don't know if that would work for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
my God.
I was about to say, I'll try.
Oh, my
Yeah, I don't really
God.
have much I can do, I believe. So I'm going to stay right there.
Okay. Psych here. You going to do the same thing again?
Let's talk shop, lads. I could scream at it. I could heal. Or I could give you magic weapon.
Scream.
What does magic weapon do?
It gives you a +1 striking
That's
weapon.
not going to be enough. Do something else. +1 isn't going to help these rolls of natty 3s and 5s.
Just do damage. At some point, he's going to critically fail the save.
All right, I will scream.
Every little scream is helping. No. Stay away from it.
Can I move and then move back?
Hey, striking rune also
I'll go
increases the
here.
weapon's damage die, so it does 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
So it's not just a +1 to hit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if I can't hit.
I'll go here.
That's better.
Okay, and then you're going to scream.
Yeah, I'm gonna scream.
Oh, 14.
That fails.
All right, chipping away. That's
4.
Not quite dead, but it's in the single digits. That's your turn, Psych. Here, Alonzo, the drunk tin rivet. Make no saves. Never mind.
I was
your
gonna
turn.
say, okay,
God.
I'm just gonna keep trying to hit. He's drunk. He doesn't know what else to do.
That's fair.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. So that'll be a critical hit.
Thank you,
Crush
purple die.
him. Crush him.
Crush
Okay, hold on. I gotta concentrate.
Hang on.
1d6 times 2 plus 1d8.
No, just roll your normal damage
And then double it.
and then double it.
Cat. Plus 4. That is
She needs to do math.
8 plus the d8 for
Deadly,
Deadly.
right? Yeah.
Okay.
10
let's-
damage.
10 damage.
Now we can do it.
Can I kill it? Please tell me I killed it.
Describe your kill.
Yay! Mighty cat.
With beer running down the front of his shirt, soaking his super sharp waistcoat, Alonzo gets his rapier right in between a piece of wood and cracks it open. Beer spilling across the floor, the thing falling at his feet.
And you slay it. The beer flowing everywhere. Alonzo woozily stepping about the entrance to the brewery.
He's just straight up side to side.
Gotta be popping his head out of the bag saying, "Did someone pour a pint?" And that's where we're going to end this episode.
It's over!
You solved my beer puzzle.
So now, how many hours do we need for Alonzo to recover?
There's 100 Clockwork Brewers on the wall. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. You can also tweet at us using the hashtag Third Gallon, and we are on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of the podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon. Our theme for this season is Delta Rust, composed by Andy Ellison. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work on his YouTube channel, Michael Ghelfi Studios. And you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.